Hey friends, the bloody and ruthless era of the Middle Ages is a perfect setting for creating games. That's why developers worldwide never miss an opportunity to release a project in this setting, though not everyone does it well. In this video, I'll tell you about the most interesting medieval multiplayer games that will let you and your friends step into the shoes of mighty knights and compete with other fans of the genre. I'll start with Life is Feudal, Your Own, a popular medieval survival simulator in an open world, offering free-form construction, land cultivation, a detailed crafting system, and dynamic combat. Players take control of a medieval character and explore a vast open world. Besides battles, you can build your own base, learn a trade, and craft various items for sale. The game also features large-scale battles of up to 64 players. You're free to choose between participating in grand wars or leading a peaceful life in your village. In short, there's plenty of content to enjoy. Mordhau, one of the games that portrays the brutality of the Middle Ages in all its glory. Players can engage in online battles of up to 64 participants across various modes. You can join epic battles on massive maps, and even try storming a castle with your team. Besides melee combat, you can also operate different types of siege equipment. The main highlight of the game is its realistic combat system. Before you can master the art of swordplay and win battles, you'll need to go through some fencing lessons. The most rewarding part is that the victories feel incredibly satisfying, as if you've fought like a true medieval knight. Mount and Blade, Bannerlord. Fans waited 8 years for the continuation of one of the best medieval games, and it finally arrived. The core concept remained unchanged, while the technical side and gameplay saw significant improvements. Multiplayer was also introduced, allowing players to compete in various online modes. Bannerlord is an RPG with strategy elements, where the gameplay is split into two distinct parts. The first involves moving your character and their army across the global map, while the second focuses on direct control of your hero in various situations. The goal is to gather a strong army as a nameless warrior and conquer kingdoms. For Honor, some might argue that this game isn't purely about the Middle Ages, as it features warriors from different eras and civilizations. Still, it deserves mention for its attention to knights and medieval themes. The game includes a short single-player campaign that serves as a tutorial and introduction to the mechanics. After that, you'll likely spend countless hours in multiplayer matches of up to 8 players, battling as Vikings, samurai, or knights. You can also create your own character with unique weapons and armor, and enjoy additional features like flags, crests, and armor customization. The game is regularly updated with new content and expansions. Dark and Darker, a multiplayer action game set in dark dungeons, where reckless treasure hunters descend into the depths of an ancient citadel to battle horrific monsters. The gameplay revolves around dungeon exploration and monster combat, where teams must not only find treasures, but also outpace competitors. Each dungeon features 6 teams of 3 players each. Once one group finds the valuables, a swarm of dark creatures is unleashed in the dungeon. Age of Empires 4, the latest entry in the legendary series, where players once again take control of nations in a turbulent medieval era. You must choose whether to dominate through military conquests, cultural achievements, or diplomatic maneuvers. You can test these strategies in an 8-player cooperative campaign spanning 4 storylines and 35 missions, or compete in head-to-head matches, where players lead medieval civilizations to victory at any cost. Additionally, newcomers can take a tutorial course and enjoy a relaxed gameplay experience in the story mode with adjustable difficulty. Ancestors' Legacy, a realistic real-time strategy game that reconstructs the most significant and brutal battles of the Middle Ages while offering epic multiplayer combat. The game features 4 factions, each with unique units and tactical traits, which are crucial to achieving victory. It's also essential to consider the terrain where battles occur, forcing opponents into disadvantageous positions to gain the upper hand. Wartales, a medieval mercenary simulator presented as a role-playing sandbox with turn-based combat. You lead a band of adventurers roaming the destitute lands of a once great kingdom, earning your keep through fire and sword. The real charm of Wartales is that you're not limited to a party of soulless AI companions. You can form a gang of hardened rogues with your friends for a shared adventure. Conqueror's Blade. In this multiplayer game, you lead a squad of warriors and battle for control of the game world. Alongside classic knights, archers, and spearmen, you can choose exotic classes like musketeers, samurai, or assassins. The main PvP mode features epic castle sieges in 15v15 battles, with each player commanding a small army of up to 100 soldiers. The game's visual spectacle and tactical depth are enhanced by the variety of siege equipment, from basic ladders to mobile artillery. Hood Outlaws and Legends. Robin Hood, the legendary outlaw and folk hero, takes center stage in this medieval action game. Players split into teams and compete to pull off heists faster than their opponents. Challenges come not only from rival players but also from AI-controlled guards. Each multiplayer match is unpredictable, as teams devise their strategies while random guards can thwart plans. Looted gold can be spent on new weapons and upgrades, but you'll get even more if you steal from your rivals. The gameplay divides the heist into multiple stages, including intense PvP battles. Black Desert. This MMORPG unfolds in a fantasy medieval setting. Players create characters, choose from 19 classes, and embark on grand adventures. The game offers a plethora of activities, such as trading, property management, and even romantic relationships. This means you can invest your grinding efforts into building a virtual home and family. PvP battles occur in the open world without dedicated arenas. However, the karma system discourages unchecked aggression. Losing karma from unprovoked fights leads to significant penalties. Medieval Dynasty, a serious survival simulator set in the Dark Ages, devoid of magic and dragons. You start in an open world, struggling to survive just one more day. Over time, you'll secure essential resources, acquire a plot of land, and build a family. The game supports both AI companions and cooperative multiplayer, allowing players to team up and thrive together. ASKA, a cooperative action game inspired by Norse mythology, where unique Vikings build settlements, offer sacrifices to the gods, and fight ancient evils. The game boasts an advanced construction system and village management. The gameplay revolves around challenging survival, where a group of Vikings must find a suitable location and create a settlement that evolves into a thriving village. The village is inhabited by AI villagers who can be trained in various crafts to assist in resource gathering and crafting. The co-op mode supports up to 4 players, emphasizing teamwork and shared survival efforts. Enshrouded, an advanced survival simulator where players take on the role of a flame-born hero fighting for the future of humanity. The game world is engulfed in a poisonous mist and populated by mutated creatures that have nearly eradicated mankind. Players must explore a ruined kingdom and seek a cure. The gameplay follows the conventions of the survival genre, requiring players to explore a dangerous continent, battle bosses, and uncover artifacts. In co-op mode, up to 16 players can venture together through forests, delve into dungeons, and face monsters lurking in the mist. Bellwright. This game combines survival mechanics with the quest to liberate a kingdom from usurpers, blending several genres. Players must complete tasks for locals to gain their trust, conduct raids against the royal guard, and engage in horseback combat. Eventually, you'll lead a rebellion and establish new cities. The cooperative mode supports 4 players who can manage cities by building and upgrading outposts, training villagers in various crafts, and assigning tasks to residents. Special attention is needed for training soldiers to become archers, knights, or halberdiers. Chivalry 2, a first-person slasher where medieval warriors burn villages and storm castles. Players step into the role of knights to participate in iconic battles of the Middle Ages. The multiplayer mode supports 64 players and revolves around a revamped, flexible combat system that allows for creating and mastering your fighting style. Character creation includes roles like heavy infantry, archers, swordsmen, scouts, and axe throwers. Gameplay is influenced by character metabolism and injuries, adding layers of strategy to every encounter. Pax Dei, a multiplayer sandbox set in the legends of the Middle Ages, where every participant can choose their role and immerse themselves in a mythical world. Players build cities, fight invaders, and create artistic masterpieces. The gameplay emphasizes creating unique worlds and transforming barren lands into thriving gardens. There are no strict gameplay boundaries. Players need only establish a home, which will grow into a village and eventually a bustling town, housing their personal clan. The co-op mode focuses on exploring a vast world. PvP arenas allow players to become knights and prove their superiority using a wide range of weapons. Sengoku Dynasty, an adventure survival simulator of a medieval samurai set during a devastating war that has ravaged feudal Japan. The only sanctuary is the player's small coastal village, which has the potential to become a new political and military power. The gameplay leans heavily into survival as the country lies in ruins, requiring players to provide for their village's needs. In co-op mode, players unite as a family and choose one of 4 development paths. I hope you found your next favorite game. The Image Game channel was with you. Have a nice day.